Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's devlog. This week's devlog is going to be a short one. I just wanted to talk about and show you guys the turn-based combat system that I'm currently trying to implement into the game. Okay, so if you remember, in the last devlog, I mentioned that I wanted to make this game a turn-based combat game. At the beginning of the game, the player can choose one of 3 pets available: a turtle, a crocodile, and a dog. Each pet in the game would have different stats attached to them. These 3 different pets would have different stats attached to them. For now, I'm not too sure how much different they would be, but for example, maybe the turtle could have more health and lower damage, and then let's say a crocodile could have lower health but higher damage, and so on. So once the player customization part is done, the player appears in the starting area. The first starting area is most likely going to be a tutorial-based area where the player is introduced to the game mechanics and so on. Once the tutorial is done, the player is free to explore the world. Along the way, the player will encounter different enemies and pets. The player will be able to fight these enemies with their own pets. For now, I have managed to do just a basic functionality of the fighting system. I have a few different buttons and different health bars and mana bars that you can see on the screen right now. Anyways, the pets can attack each other, and for now, the attack animations are not done yet, as I need to draw new textures for the pets and their attacks. For this video, I just managed to do only the light or the melee attack for now. Once we press the melee attack button, we attack the enemy pet. And as you can see, there's a number on the screen right now that shows the damage done. And then after a few seconds, the enemy pet attacks back. And we can see the different animations, even though they're wrong, but we can see the damage as well done by the enemy pet. I was thinking to do that maybe each pet would have 2 or possibly more different attacks. For starters, it would be one simple light attack, which will most likely be just a simple run up and attack animation, and one special attack, which would be unique for each of the pets. The idea was that once the player defeats the pet, the player is given a choice of trying to catch the pet in order to have it for future use, or just leave the pet alone. Certain areas of the game will require the pet to defeat specific enemies to advance to a different area. Let's say the player approaches a forest, and in order to enter the forest, the player has to defeat some kind of an enemy that stands in front of the entrance. I need to draw some more textures in the future. For now, I only have a simple icon drawn for the light attack. These icons may vary from pet to pet and may have different colors and icons too. All of this may sound a bit confusing, but I will try to explain as much as possible in the future devlogs. And I think once I have a simple prototype working, it will be a lot less confusing. That's all for this week's devlog. For the next week's video, I'll try to draw more textures for the turn-based combat system and try to configure the running and attacking animations for the pets. As usual, be sure to follow my Twitter, Instagram, and join my Discord server. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next devlog.